Hey there, friend. Let's talk real nice and honest for a while. Friedrich Nietzsche once warned us, if you gaze for long into the abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. Well, I've gazed, in fact, for years. And around here, I don't call it the abyss anymore. I call it the base, that low, rumbling, nihilistic son of a bitch with no melody, no honor, no transcendence, just pure ugly vibration trying to drag every man down into the same meaningless void. That goes for you too, women. The abyss of our time. I'll put it this way, I coined the term Vocel back in 2022 because I saw the abyss clearly. My body count sits at a disciplined low 3. While the modern world celebrates both men and women turning their sexual history into rap sheets longer than a grocery list, I chose restraint. I chose not to become another disposable player in the great hypergamous meat market. Dr. Pepper. Diboja. Always loved this shit. They laughed at me, called me childish, accused me of repression, told me to lower my standards and join the circus. 4 years later, September 16th, 2026, the data will have already proven the abyss deeper. Young men, 22 to 34, are now 24% completely romanceless, more than doubled in a decade. Women rate 80% plus of men as below average on the apps. They initiate 69 to 70% of divorces. Female happiness has been collapsing since the 70s as a direct result of the so-called empowerment. Despite every promised liberation, higher body counts shred pair bonding, spike regret, and destroy long-term stability. Science confirms it, and the culture denies it. This is Nietzsche's abyss staring back at us, a society that killed God, killed duty, killed restraint, and then acted shocked when nihilism moved in and made it comfortable. We became the monsters we fought. As for my personal abyss, while I was out here holding the line, the base came for my flesh too. I'm 37 with a medical rap sheet that would make weaker men submit. Brain aneurysm, coronary artery disease, asthma, severe nerve damage, a steel rod in my left leg from a car accident. Doctors have looked at the full stack and politely suggested I might drop dead around 57 years old. 57. I'm 37 right now. That's 20 years at the max. I have sat with that number in the quiet hours. I felt the bass whispering, the ultimate Nietzschean temptation, the temptation of nihilism, the voice that says nothing matters, that 4 years of grinding to 1,010 subscribers is meaningless, that coining Vocel while they mocked me was pointless. What should I just accept the timeline, light another cigarette, and let entropy win? Well, fuck that dickwad. Nietzsche didn't just warn us about the abyss, he told us to overcome it, to create our own values, to develop the will to power, to live with such intensity that we would say yes to eternal recurrence, to relive this exact life with all its pain and struggle again and again forever. I refuse to become the monster the abyss wants me to be. I refuse to let coronary disease, an aneurysm, a broken dating market turn me into a resentful, defeated man. I am staring back so much harder. I'm choosing amor fati, love of fate. Not because it's easy, but because it's the only dignified response. I'm using this broken body and this broken culture as fuel. I switched to Bazite Linux and felt the night and day difference. I'm still creating, still building music, still dropping truth, still holding my body count at 3 while the world calls it weakness. This is my niche war. The low body count man with a death timer floating right above his head, refusing to simp. refusing to lower the bar that's already scraping Satan's basement. The base wants nihilism. I choose creation. The base wants surrender. I choose discipline. The base wants quiet acceptance. I choose to die old, preferably 67, 77, or even beyond that, with a big stupid grin on my face, arm outstretched wide, still flipping off the base with my last breath. 4 years in, still vocel, still voluntarily celibate, still building in this very specific lane that most men are too afraid to walk. If you're staring into your own abyss right now, the dating wasteland, your failing health, your loneliness, your struggles, remember Nietzsche's warning and my response: don't flinch, don't become the monster, don't let the base win. Give that pathetic rumbling dickwad the middle finger and keep building anyway. Own it, build it, outlast the entire clown show. Comment with your body count if you're based. Subscribe for more truth, music, and games. This has been Cal Van Starling. And remember, you learn something new every day. Just make sure it's something worthwhile.